Hello students, welcome to lesson 3, conditionals. This lesson deals with two different kinds of conditionals. Although the while loop sounds like a loop, it's really a combination of a loop and a conditional because although it does it many times over or as many times as needed, the loop, it also only works while something is true. So while there's dirt, get dirt. But do you see in there? There's a test. Is there dirt? If there's no dirt, it'll stop. So a while loop is a combination of those two things. As we know, while loops are awesome because they don't need to know how many times anymore. We just need to know, get them all, if you want to get them all. If you only want to get some of them, we'd need a different kind of loop or a different kind of combination, but don't worry about that yet. So we just want to get them all, and then we'll use a while loop. No longer we need to know that they're 6, so we'll repeat it 6 times. This one's pretty easy. Go forward, and then while there's a pile, remove it. Just gets all of them, no matter how many there are. That's how while loops work. Now, a true conditional is the if-else block. And oops, let's go to 6. So once we get to stage 6 in conditionals, it has the if block. Now this one's a little different because it checks to see if something is true. As we see this if block here, I think this is the only one in this section. So the if block here says, if there's a path ahead, you should do something. Else, or otherwise, is another way to say it, you'll do something else. So if there's a path in front of me, obviously, I'll go forward. But if that isn't true, then that means there's no path in front of me. So what's the other thing I should do in this puzzle? Well, if I look at it, it looks like there's only left turns. So I'm going to say, otherwise, else, I should turn left. Now it's going to check every single step. Is there a path ahead of me here? Is there a path ahead of me here? Is there a path ahead of me here? And once it gets to this corner, it's going to say, there's no path ahead of me. So what's the other thing I can do? Oh, turn. So he turns. The other thing this character will need to do is pick lettuce. So while there's lettuce, they should pick lettuce. We know that from the previous lessons because we don't have a number here. So if it's going to check every single step, then we need to repeat this whole thing a certain number of times. 1 for every single step in the puzzle. So we're going to repeat it 20 times and see how far it gets. See how it's checking every single step? That's why it takes so long. That's how you do it. You're going to be following this pattern on the other puzzles. The directions, the left-right might change, but you're going to see a very similar pattern in all these other puzzles, including the challenge one. So just chip away at them carefully. Please let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.